Work begins when motivation stops. I realized that this statement was so true because I'm like the type of person to be like excited to do something for like a very short amount of time. And then when I actually have to do it for a very long, consistent amount of time, that's when I start losing interest and that's when I stop being consistent. So a simple example is going to the gym. Like at the start of this year, I was like hyped, ready to go, ready to, get my dream aesthetic body and just go like every single day and just, have the best workout every single time. And I genuinely like hyped that up in my mind and I was like ready to go. But first week in, it was okay. It was okay. I still had the motivation. But 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, and now it's almost it's almost February. Like this New Year resolution of sorts just gradually like faded away, and I gradually like lost this like excitement. And when I realized this, it was honestly like quite like depressing. The fact that I hyped myself so up, like I hyped myself like going to the gym every day, and I visualized what that would like bring to me, all the benefits. Um, and then I just like one day I just woke up and I realized I just didn't want to go anymore. But obviously, like I'm very torn. Like on one end, I just don't feel like going, and then on the other end, like I know that going to the gym would be good for me. But this is where like this quote really like comes into play. Like work begins when motivation stops. I realized that this is where like most people stop in their journeys. Like everyone just works until the end of their excitement. And so the quote from Alex Hormozy I really like, which is whenever I get to a low point and I think, why do I even bother? I remind myself this is where most people stop and this is why they don't win. And that last part, why they don't win, I felt like that was just targeted at me because for so many things, not just like going to the gym, just because like I'm not able to go consistently and I'm not able to like just push past that point of like not being excited anymore, that has resulted in me just not making enough like progress or not making enough progress quick enough. And so going forward, one thing that I definitely want to keep in mind is that it's not meant to feel easy. It's meant to feel boring. I'm not like meant to like going to the gym or whatever like habit I'm trying to do. And so just having that like mental reframe in my mind has been quite helpful. I did end up skipping the gym today, but tomorrow, hold me accountable. I will go and I'll keep it up. So yeah, let me know what you think of this and how you're finding like your habits and how you're finding like keeping up with like a routine or like whatever goal you want to do. Because I understand like especially some goals like going to the gym or like starting a business, these things take years, if not decades. And so I really have to find a way where I can work without the excitement because true work only begins when the motivation stops.